here. I usually don't go on this side or be right here. So how's that? Right about here? Right about there? You can still see this?
Yeah?
All right. So we're ready to start.
You think that's fine?
Yeah. His whole head's in.
Your whole head's in it.
What if I put on the hat?
I mean, there's like this much space above.
Okay, that's fine.
It's like right where the live thing is where your head is.
Does it say we're live?
Yeah, 28 seconds ago.
Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Holy Roller. What?
There's nobody there.
Okay, thanks. it's a nice afternoon, and we thought we would come out because we're getting ready to do a cruise for the fam with my sons. It's going to be an all-guy cruise. It's going to be 4 of us. Not all my sons.
Boo!
Amber's here.
Boo!
And but she's gonna practice the rollout with us, and my son is going to. No, it's not in. You're
But this one is.
okay. Yeah.
There you are now.
So, anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna practice light in the darkness for the cruise, just to get ready for like the way that it kind of works, and just get ready like different things you could do. So I'm gonna show them different options. They each have $1,000, and we're gonna just go ahead and go with it. All right, so here we go. Now the first thing you're gonna do is put $100 on the don't when the puck is off. Okay. Now when you do that, you have to decide: do you want to risk 100 on the first roll, or do you want to what's called hedge the bet? There's different ways to hedge the bet. You could hedge the bet by laying the 4 and 10. That's called a lay bet, which would mean if the 7 comes, you would get paid if the 7 comes before the 4, before the 10.
It says risk it.
Okay? Now the thing about laying the bet.
Don't go any further than that, just so you know.
What?
Don't go any further than that. 'Cause you're
This
putting
way?
yourself off. Yeah.
Okay. The thing about laying the bet is on a 4 and 10, you have to lay twice as much to get, well, it pays half. So let's say you put 100 here and 100 here. If the 7 came, you'd get paid 50 and 50, which would cover that. But if the 4 came, you would lose 100.
That's good.
And if the 10 came, you would lose 100.
He wants to know what you're teaching him.
The light in the darkness, the way that you can hedge it or not. Okay.
So he's teaching you how to hedge it if you want.
Because
prefer
some
to
people get
not?
really scared about risking $100. But the thing is, if you put 100 here and 100 here, and the 4 rolls, you'll lose 100. If the 10 rolls, you'll lose 100.
On a
If the
come out
7 and 11 roll, you'll lose 100. So putting 300 out to protect that 100, you can't lose all of it, but you can lose 100. So what I'm saying is, instead of laying to have a chance of losing 100 here, just use the chance of losing 100 there without laying it. That's all I'm saying. Because chances are you lay it and then the 4 rolls and you lose 100 anyway. Why not just lose it if the 7 and 11 rolls? Now there is only 3 ways to make a 4, and there's 8 ways to lose this bet, 7 and 11. Okay, now the other way you can hedge the bet is doing any 7 and 11. So let's talk about how much that would cost. $10 here would pay 150 if the 7 rolled. Sorry, on each way of the 7. So the 6-1, the 5-2, and the 4-3. So $10, $20, $30 would pay. And if one of those, if the 7 came, it would pay 150. If you did another $10 on the 11, that's $40.
That one when I roll.
So the
Yeah, because he rolls.
so
7.
you should play this one when you roll. Well, let's see. Let me just. So it's $40 to protect 100. If you do this
This right here's
3
$40.
times, so look, if you do that 3 times, you would have paid over $100. So it doesn't make sense to do that every time. But if you do want to do it, you can. But I would do it once you're up, like if you have casino money to use.
Unless I'm rolling.
Unless you're rolling. I mean, you think you're. So do you want to roll right now, or you want
Yeah,
me?
he rolls lots of 7s. He says.
Okay,
Last time
so.
we played, he rolled 7s.
Okay, so what do you want to do? Do you want to hedge it, or do you want to just risk it? And Amber can check the chat to see if anybody's
Who
giving
said
some.
risk it?
Who said risk it?
I did.
Oh, you're saying risk it. Okay.
That's what
I don't
you're
know how to say
trying.
it.
That's what you want me to say.
Okay. Here we go.
Osmodi? Osmodi?
Osmodi. Is that
I don't know if that's her day.
maybe
No
Josh?
attention to the numbers I picked.
Wait, I want to bet. Hold on.
Okay.
Wait,
Wait.
what are my-
You got. This is just a come out roll.
Okay,
so
but I want to play that.
you want to play this? This will only pay $20.
So what am I supposed to do? How much on it?
That's 10. Well, are you gonna hop the sevens or play any
I have to
seven?
play 25 on the 7 to protect
20.
Yeah.
20 to protect that, and then I
No,
can,
it pays 4 more, so that pays $80.
Oh.
and then that would be the other one.
Yeah, so you
'Cause I
want to
get paid
hop.
right here.
What you want to do is you want to spend $40 to hop. Are you just going to do this and risk the 11? Because if the 11 rolls, you'll lose that too. But if 7 rolls, you'll get paid 100.
You don't have to risk it.
Yeah.
That's $25.
I mean, you don't have to do it.
What do you get paid when it says a 7?
Amber,
No.
what are you doing here? Are you doing hopping the sevens? You need $30, 10, 20, 30 to hop each way. He's just doing the any 7. It always pays more to hop than it does any 7.
Okay, so I'm
but-
hopping 7.
Okay, you're
I'm
hopping
hopping big
7.
red
Yeah, hopping
And then I
red,
wanna-
and you want to do $10
because
there.
right here pays what?
This will pay $150, but you'll lose this, and you'll lose 2 of them. So you need to put $10 more there. So
So the
this is
back-
30, right? And it would
$40?
pay 150. Well, you're paying 40, but if a 7 comes, you'll get 150, but you'll lose 30
Got it.
and 100 here. So the difference is
$10.
$20.
Okay.
Right? 30?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. So hopping red for 10 each, right? And you're just doing this one with no 11, okay? And then you're doing an 11. So this can eat your money as fast as a 7-11 come out, just so you know. But let's try it. You got the dice? All right, so roll it. Let them hit the back wall, and you got a 9. So the point is 9. And because the point is 9, these all come down. So you're starting the roll because you want to, you didn't want to risk this. It's okay.
I'm down $40. He's down 25.
Yep, there you go. All right, so now the point is 9. When the point is 9, you want to do 110 inside, okay? So 4 green and 2 reds.
Can't imagine dropping your money in a casino.
4 greens and 2 reds. They can make change, but it'd be easier if you just throw in 4 greens and 2 reds. Put it right here on the line and say 110 inside including.
110 inside including.
110 inside including.
Okay, so Jeremiah, you're gonna be on this side. Amber, you're gonna be on this side.
Josh, it's Josh. You're right.
And now this is the thing. If the 9 rolls, you're gonna get paid 35, but you're gonna lose 100.
Josh said we'd be better with lower amounts.
You could put your 5 on your 9 right off the bat if you wanted to, and then you get paid 70.
Should show. He said you should show us lower amounts because we'd be more comfortable. Josh is right.
Josh is right, she says. Show lower amounts.
Okay, go ahead.
So again,
That's how I learned was on.
so
the
right now, this is you have to pay 30. You have to play $30 on the 6 and 8 or 24. But we're just going up, so we're playing a little bit more. 110 inside plus 110 here. If the 7 comes, you get paid 100. If the 9 comes right now, you get paid 35, but you lose 100. That's a difference. You'll lose $65 if the 9 comes.
How do I make it work?
But if you go like this,
Yes.
then you have to roll a 6 and 8. If the 9 comes, you'll get paid 70, so you'll only lose $30.
That's what I want to do.
You want to do that? What about you, JJ?
I'll put it on the 5.
Okay, and you'll go on the
Two
5.
different ways.
Okay, here we go. Dice are out. Go ahead, give it a roll. And it's a 9. Winner 9. Okay, so winner 9. And it means you lose these, right?
Of course.
And remember when you paid to hedge it?
Yeah.
That's why I don't think you should pay to hedge it, because you have a chance to lose it here. Okay, so Amber wins $70. Okay, so the difference, you only lost $30, but you did hedge it and you lost $70 altogether. So go ahead, take that. That's for you. And JJ, you have $35. Okay. So go ahead, rack your 35, go back up with your 100, and ask yourself, do you want to hedge it or do you want to just roll it? So what do you want to do? Amber, you want to check the chat in between rolls?
I like when I come out to play.
What do you want to play?
The wife knows best, he says. You can bring down the travel DP to come if it bugs you.
Well,
It
here's the
gives
thing.
a nice edge.
If I don't put it down this time, then I'm gonna roll it.
Yeah, you're still rolling, yeah.
So I'm gonna be sad that I don't play it because I'm gonna roll it.
That's how I always feel, and that's what sucks me dry.
This is what I think hedging sucks you dry, but
Done. I'm not gonna do it.
this is
But
a
watch
form
it
of
too.
hedging,
What's gonna
okay?
happen.
So here we go. He's rolling, and it is a 10, hard 10. Hard 10, okay? So the point becomes 10 this time, okay? Now, when it's a 4 and 10, you don't do 110 inside, okay? What you do is you throw in $112.
Can
Okay.
I move my 9?
But yeah, you can. However, what you're going to do is you're going to take your 5 and your 9, and you're going to buy the 10 for $50. Okay, so I need $2 because you have to pay up front. You just give me $2. So, and you're going to take your 5 and 9 and buy as well. Okay, $2. Sorry,
I will never be able to do this
the dealers can't take anything from your hand, so you have to drop it on the table. So don't try to hand them anything, okay?
Yes.
Except for the dice, or actually, that's the only thing they could take from your hand is a die, okay? Like if a dice goes off the table. Everything else you just put down. Okay, so now if a 10 comes now, it'll pay 100. So now you're totally hedged, and all you need is a 6 and 8 to hit. Now, you can keep it high and do a 6 and 8, or you can do all the rest of these numbers at $10 each.
I want to do that.
So you want to do that.
So what would I say?
So you would say, take me to 54 here.
54 inside.
54 across because you already set your 10, okay? So I'm going to give you $1 change, and I'm going to give you that $5 back. So you're going to get 54, and so you're going to get 10, 12, 12, 10, and 10, okay? So that's what yours are. JJ, what would you like to do? This one it's the highest probability of numbers, and you can win a lot faster. This one, she could just win on more numbers, but she's not going to win as much. Do you want to try this, being that she's trying this, and see how it goes?
Sure.
Okay, dice are out. Go ahead and roll, see what happens. And it's a 4, okay? It's a 4. That pays 18 for you, Amber. What would you like to do?
2 for 20.
2 for 20? Okay, 2 for 20. You're doing same bet?
Yes, same bet.
Okay, same bet. All right. And here we go. Roll again. You need a 6 or 8, JJ. And there's a 10. 10, winner 10. Okay. Now, this loses and this loses. Give me $2. Give me $2.
Why?
Because you win 100. All right. So there you go.
We got our 100 back.
Yeah. So now you put your 100 back. The puck goes off. We're going to leave this here now. Now, when you go down, if we take this down, you'll get your $2 back. So, but we're going to leave it up for now.
But
Okay.
because it's off, I can leave it there.
Yeah, just leave it here for now until we see what rolls. Roll a 10 or a 4 now would be great too. There's an 8, so the point is 8 this time. So the point goes to 8, okay? So now that it's an 8, you have to decide if you want to totally hedge the 8. Think of it like this. You have $100 here to use. If you put $90 on the 8, it pays 105. So you can't totally hedge it like the 10 because the 10 has such a better payout. If you put $90 on the 8, you only have $10 for another number. So what I suggest, if it's a 5, 6, 8, or 9, is to go 110 inside. On your first hit, put it on the 8. But hopefully your first hit isn't an 8. That's all. So what would you like to do?
I want to make my 8 higher, but what were you saying it would have to be?
It would have
if
to
I
be.
take off my take my
Take
if I
your
put
10
my
down.
10 to the
Okay,
8.
so there's your
If I
$2
put,
back.
If I put 10 to 8.
10 to 8. Okay, so then that's going to look like 50, $60. And here, take this other 2. All right, so there you go.
So right now I'm on
You're on 60 pays 70, so you'd still lose.
a
But
little bit.
yeah, but let's see what happens. JJ, what would you like to do?
Do 110 inside.
110 inside. So you're going to go down on the 10 and use the 10 to go 110 inside.
That's what
Okay?
you said is a good idea, right?
Yep, and then if you hit a 5, 6, or 9, you press the 8. You just say put it on the 8. Okay?
And what would I want my 8 to get to?
90. So you'd want to just press your 8. But with these small numbers, you get 18 here,
Yeah.
14 here, 14 here,
Understood.
14 here.
I
So
can collect if I want to.
yeah,
Okay.
you could just collect. If you collect, because it pays $30. So if you collect 3 hits, it doesn't matter, So you could build this up, or you could just collect. Well, you ready?
This wins if I roll big red.
Yeah.
Yeah, big red.
And then all that goes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of, so there you go. Let's see what happens. There is a 9, okay? So a 9. So JJ, you win 35.
And I would press the 8.
Yes, you're going to press the 8. Put this on the hard 8, and then you're going to make the 8 look like, and so what you do is you throw it to the stick person, and you say hard 8 for 5. Okay, so hard 8 for 5. Yeah, there you go. And now you have that same number, and then Amber, what was that, a 9? You get 14. Give me $1. Okay? So, and you're not going to press, right? You're just going to
Can I
collect.
press 1 unit? What would that be?
You would go to $66.
So what would I have to give him?
$6. 1 unit is $6.
Sorry. 66.
Okay,
Go
so
up.
you went to 66. Yeah, go up 1 unit. Okay, so you're at 66. It pays 72. Okay? No, wait. It pays more than 72. I'll have to figure that out. 77. Pays 77. All right, here we go. Ready? I said the word 7. Let's see what happens.
Josh, as if we get to 160 across.
It's a 5. It's a 5. And now we have, JJ, you get $35. Okay?
Now I collect.
Now you collect. All you do is collect now, no matter what.
Huh?
Said, can I reach in?
Yeah, once they
What do I
once they
get?
pass it to you,
Do they have to pay her first?
and you got a
No, they
5.
pay you a
Once
dollar.
they pay you, give me $1. Okay.
Can
Now
I press my 5 and 9?
press the 5 and 9. Okay, 5 and 9. There we go. All right. Remember, you don't have a 10. So did you want to go $10 on the 10?
No, no.
All right, press 5 and 9. There we go. All right. Here we go. Let's roll it. Dice are out. And it's an 8, hard 8.
Wow,
Okay.
that's great
These
to
come
get.
down right there. They come down pretty quick. You'll look down and they'll be gone, just so you know. All right. So you win 70 here. Okay. There's 70. And then because you win that, that's 45. Okay. So there's 45.
What's that then?
So see this right here? Because you got the hard 8 and it came hard, there's your $100 back, and you're actually up $15 plus what you put on the 8. But we're gonna,
They've spent $300, right?
yeah, we'll count it up in a second. But we're gonna leave this here for now, okay?
What do I get?
Because now we can move around whatever the point is with the casino money, okay? Did that make sense to you?
Yes.
Because you promote, like promoted, or you actually put it on the point, So you have more money than the 100 you have to play with out here, okay? Now, Amber, you get $77, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes, 70 plus 6 is $77, okay?
So I'm.
But remember, you pressed, so if I gave you your money back that you pressed, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You still have your 100, so you could go back down, or you could just leave it like you had it. You know what I mean? Right now, the puck goes off, and we're coming out again, so we go back out with another 100. Okay? All right, here we go.
Do I take that back or leave it?
No, this stays there. Yeah. All right. And it is a 3. 3, craps 3. So you get paid each $100 for come out 3. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Again.
2, 3 win, 7, 11 lose. 7. All right. So this loses. So now put your 100 back. So in my experience, just as many times as the 7, 11 come, you might get a 2, 3 half as many times. There's a 7, another come out 7. Okay, so this is where you feel like you want to hedge, right? Right?
Yes, but you don't.
You don't.
More money.
Yeah, you don't need to. We'll see. We'll see. Remember, you have money out here that you want as well. There's a 5. So the point is 5. And that's the most scariest part when somebody has a streak of like 7s and 11s on the come out. Stop saying it when the puck is on. Don't say it. Okay. Now, what you want to do is you want to shift your money to the 5. Now, remember
How
when
much
you
do I need to put on the 5 to
just a
back
second.
that up?
Remember when you press the 8?
Yes.
All you have to do is say take my 8 to 30 and press the 5. So the 5 looks like 50.
How much does that
Okay?
How am I
This
gonna
pays
know to say
70.
that? How would I know to say that?
That's why we're practicing.
You can write
You're,
it down and
you,
look at it.
remember, because if it's a 5, 6, 8, or 9, you want to do 110 inside, right? 5, 6, 8, or 9, you want to do 110 inside. And because you're doing 110 inside, but you had that extra money, that's why you're putting it on the point. You're putting the extra money on the point.
How much does that pay?
This gives you 5 back.
How much does that
This
pay?
pays 70.
So he could do more on that if he wanted to totally back up his
Yeah,
phone.
you'd put 75 would pay 105. Yeah.
So why wouldn't he just do 75?
He could do it after the first hit.
Okay, I want to do, take my 8 down. I want to put 75 on 5.
Take your 8 down means you have no 8.
Okay, I want,
Make my 8 look like 30.
is that going to give me enough to go 75 on the 5?
No, you want your 8 to look like 12.
Yep.
Okay. So $12 on the 8. And the rest on the 5.
I want my, how much is on my 5?
The 5 is, there's 50, 60, 60 pays 84. There's 65.
Could you take my 9, take 5 off my 9 and put it on the,
Yeah.
so what is that? Is that 70?
I need one more dollar. Okay. It's 75.
Okay, so 5 would have to be 75. This is what we have to memorize. 5 would be 75 if that's the point, and that's going to back up the don't.
Which that's the same with the 9.
9 would
Yep.
be 75.
These would be 90. These would be 75. These would be 50. Okay? Now,
So-
if you're using casino money, it's okay to go a little bit higher because you're using the casino money to hedge your money. Does that make sense?
If I was over $1,000, which is what I started with.
Right.
Yeah, we'll see where you're at after
not.
a couple more rolls. All right, here we go. Dice are out. Let's roll. And it is a 5. All right, so these come down, and you win.
He's a long shooter,
Give
huh?
give me $5.
5 for 75.
5 for 75. Okay. Now, remember how you have this extra 25? Remember I just gave you 75, so you have an extra 100.
You have
Does that?
100.
Yeah, you
you
didn't really lose, is what I'm trying to say. But your winnings are out here, so it feels like you lost. Okay,
Yeah.
Amber, you're doing 105. There you go, 105. All right, puck goes off, and now it's time for another come out roll. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. And it's a 4, hard 4.
Nice.
Okay. Now, this is going to be easy.
Make my 4 look like 50.
Throw in $2. Make your 4 look like 50
Can you
from
take
the
it for
5.
Yeah.
Okay, from the 5.
Do I
And then what do you want to do with this? Put it on the 10?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. So this is a buy bet for you. And you
I want to.
you have 110 and plus an extra quarter.
Take your quarterback.
So you could take down your 5 and 9 and make it like this, or you could leave your 5 up, just take down your 9 and make your 4 look like 50.
Yeah. You see that?
So I would take down my 9,
What
No,
you're
4 look like 50, take down
Yeah.
9.
but it was on the 5. So what would I say? I would say
move
make
from my 5.
25.
Yeah, make my 5 look like 25 and my 4 look like 50 from the 9.
They'll know once they see what you're doing. They'll cover you. It's
Yeah.
great.
But if I don't see
I understand.
All right, so I
Okay.
need $2. $2.
And then can I?
Move your hard 8 to the hard 4. Okay, that's what you would ask.
move my heart into the
Whenever it's a 4, 6, 8, or 10, always play the hard way with some
Hey,
extra
I want to.
money.
Can I make my 5 look like 10 and my 9 look like 10 from my 5?
5 looks like 10, 9 looks like 10. Okay, that's $5 back to you.
And then I could do a hard 4.
Oh wait, your 9 already looks like 10.
Oh, my 10 looked like 10.
10 already looks like 10.
Oh, so that's JJ.
You're on this side.
Sorry, I was confused.
So, sorry, you had 25, right?
Yeah,
So, you had 25 on the 5?
I did.
So, there's $15 extra because you took it down to 10. You want that 15 back?
I want to put 5 on hard 4,
5 on hard 4.
and then I'll take the rest back.
And you take the rest back. There you go. All right. Okay. Now, JJ, you have the 4. You have the 5, 6, and 8. Those are the only numbers that aren't in the field. If you're ever at the $25 level, don't play more than $10 in the field, okay? Because you don't want to play the ratio, you don't want to play it off. But you can win on every number if you put $10 in the field. You might only win $10, but at least you're putting something back to your rack. If these roll, you'll win $25.
to feel like
And if
tho-
tho-
Yeah, yeah.
There
can
you
place it
go.
Whenever you want.
Yep, and this is self-service, so you place it. All right, dice are out. Go ahead, roll it. And it's a 10. 10. So the first thing that happens is you get paid in the field. So you'll pick up that 10, right? And then, Amber, you're going to get paid $18.
Can I press my 10 and 5?
10 and
One
5,
unit?
1 unit each. You don't want to press the 9 1 unit?
Sure.
There you go. $3 back for you. Okay, dice are out. Nothing needs to change unless you want to pressure the hard 4. But here we go. And it's a 12, midnight, double in the bubble. So you get paid 2 times like that. And you get paid 2 times. There you go. So you're in collection mode, right?
Can I press my?
5 and 9.
Yeah.
Usually that's the sequence you'd press. But, I mean, because unless you want to press your...
Can I press my 6 and 8?
Yeah, throw in $2 more.
$2 more.
So they look like 18. They pay 21 now, okay? All right, here we go. And it's an 8. 8, good pressure, Amber.
Nice.
21, pays 21.
We lose the field though, right?
You want a same bet?
Same bet, yeah.
So put your 10 back in the field. And JJ, you get 35. And put 10 back in the field and rack the 25. So you see how fast your $100 is coming back to you, okay?
Someone a good shooter.
Yeah, here we go. And it's an 8, another 8, okay? So
Press
the
my 8 1
difference is 25 for you, JJ. So there you go. And Amber, the difference is 11.
Can I press my 8 1 unit?
Press your 8 1 unit, you get 5 change. So you're just pressing the 8 1. It's 24, it pays 28 now, okay? All right, dice are out. Here we go.
We're doing a video right now.
Here we go. And it is 3. Craps 3. That pays in the field. So $10 in the field for both of you. There you go. You can collect or stack it, whatever you
also
want to do.
can start playing your 9 and 10 if you wanted, but you don't have to.
I would just collect until you get your $1,000 back and then spread out. But you can also do what Amber's doing. What she's doing is she's pressuring so she can win bigger to try to get her $100 back. Go ahead. 2 ways to look at it. Same thing happens though. And it's a 5. 5. So Amber, you got 15 on the 5. That pays 21. Okay. But you lost your field. Okay. So the difference is $11. Okay. And JJ,
So is that
your
mine?
difference is $25.
This is mine?
Yeah, that's yours. And there we go. Looks like we're set and we're ready.
Can I press my 5 and 9?
5 and 9 look like 20 each. And it's a yo 11, yo 11. So that pays 10 in the field. There you go.
Can I do a horn high midnight?
Horn high midnight, okay.
Horn high midnight.
I used to do horn high yo, but
Horn high yo.
yeah, if you're gonna do a horn high, do a yo or an ace deuce because it pays the same. But she's shooting for that midnight. I mean, she'll win big if she wins the midnight. But let's see what happens. It's a 6, okay.
I don't take my 6 at all.
Yeah, so 6. Amber, your 6 pays 21.
Can I press it 1 minute?
Press it 1 unit, 15 back at you. And now it looks like 24 pays 28. JJ, the difference on yours is you get paid 35, the difference of $25.
Wow, those green chips are nice.
All right, so there you go. And it is a yo.
Man, always
Yo.
after.
So you have $10 each right here. There you go.
Can I press my 6 1 unit?
Press your 6 1 unit. So 6 looks like 30. That's what you want?
Yep. I guess so.
All right, 6 looks like 30. All right, 8 looks like 24. And dice are out. And it's a 9. 9. So you both get paid in the field. There's 10 there and 10 there. Amber, you have 20 on the 9, so that pays $28. And sorry, I have to grab more money over here. You guys are just winning so much. All right, here we go. Go ahead. And it's a 10, hard 10.
Nice.
Okay, hard
Wow.
10.
No, I'm a hard.
And so you get paid in the field, and you get 15 pays 28, 27, 28. It depends on the casino, but 27.
Can I press my 5 and 9 1 unit?
5 and 9 look like a quarter each. Okay. All right. And dice are out. And it's a 4 winner.
Nice.
Okay, so we're
You made us
taking
so much money, dude.
we're taking these down. Okay. You need to throw me $2.
$2. No
First, let me
problem.
pay the field.
Yeah, pay that field.
All right.
Pick it up.
Throwing
$2.
throwing you
Pick up all your
$2, so
field.
you get your $100 back, and you get your $100 back.
What
All
do
right.
you go to in a black chip?
Do you want it in black here? Sorry, you have to ask for it. It's like, pay me in black, please.
Can I get
Pay
a
me
black
in
chip,
black.
please?
Well, okay.
Here, actually, I'll give you some red.
No, yeah. Normally you wouldn't do it, but
Can I get a
okay,
black
that's a
chip, please?
winner. Okay,
Can I get a
winner. Is this Did you just take a stack?
I think it's 100.
Yep, you got it. There you go.
Thank you.
All right. So
Gotta pay your.
now you go back up with 100. Now it came easy, so we lost these hard 4s. Do you want to check and see where you're at right now? Because what will happen right now is people are going to be betting. There's all kinds of stuff to do. That stack is 500. If it was full, it was 500.
It was not full.
Oh, okay.
It has one more spot, I think.
Okay, so then take 25 from that side right there. Here, give me a stack of, give me 2 stacks of red right
Two
there.
more spots.
Give me 2 of those stacks right there. Those red,
Oh, he's got a
the
lot of
nickels.
reds.
You can have one.
Okay, there you go. I can't reach it, but that's cool. Okay. All right. So is it easier to count now? What I mean is take 25 from your reds. See, instead of, so there's 2 spots.
1, 2,
That's 50.
4.
That would be $50.
This is 3.
Right.
This
So
is- oh, wait.
so take 2 out. That's 450 pretty much. 550, 650, 750, 75. So you're down. You have here's a 8 and then 9. So you have all your 1,000 back. It's just on the table. You know what I mean?
1, 2,
All right.
3,
Okay. So
6, 7,
all right, let's go.
8.
Dice are rolling. You don't have that long to count. So there's ways that you could put your money in hundreds. Okay, 6, hard 6. Can you hand me that there?
What do I need to make
The point
look
the
like
point
90?
is 6. Okay, just a second. Point is 6.
I don't
All
need a
right.
stick, man.
Yeah, I do have the stick. Okay, sorry. So the point is
We're probably
6.
boring people
It's a
so
hard
bad.
6. And So now,
John said this game is too slow.
yeah, it's like it is on a cruise, straight up. This is how slow it is. All right, so now we have your 4 you want to take down, right? Because it's a 6, right? So move my 4 to my 6, right?
Why?
Yep, do it. Just do it.
Okay, move my 4 to my 6. So you're both coming down and you're moving it to the 6, right? And they're gonna say, give me $10.
Why?
Just give me $10.
Why?
Because it has to be 90. So $90, okay? So 90 pays 105,
Okay,
okay?
great.
All you have is the 5 and 8, Jeremiah, okay? You don't have the 9. So now, because you're in profit, you can spread out. You don't have to put the first hit on the point. You could put the first hit on the 9, okay? Once you put the first hit on the 9, or you could just go $10 here and then feed every number. Once you hit $10, put it on the 9, then put it on the 4, then put it on the 10, right?
After I roll one or right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, after you roll.
You
So
roll and you get
yeah,
paid.
yeah, you could do it now or you could do it after you get paid. You ready?
Yeah, he's ready.
All right, dice are out, and it's a 6. So you win the difference. You win 105. Each of you lose this, but you win 105. So
Okay, great.
difference of $5.
That's good.
Okay, puck goes off. Here we go. Dice are out. Go ahead, and it is a 7. 7. You lose 100 right there. 7. And dice are out.
I guess I could do it that way too.
And it's a 10, hard 10. Okay, what do you do when it's a hard 10 or hard 4? What do you do?
I want it to look like 50.
Right, throw in $2, right? Because you have to buy it.
Can I buy the 10 for 50, take my 5 and 9?
No, you just want to make your 6 look like 30 and make your 10 look like 50.
Make my 6 look like 30 and my 10 look like 50.
Yeah, because you're taking it from the 6. There's your $10 back. There's your money back. You get a quarter back. And then
Make my 6 look like 30 and 10 look like 50.
They'll ask you, where do you want to go?
okay. And here's 10. I would just put that 10 in the field right away. Okay, so you got your buy bets.
It's already money I was playing.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Yep. Whenever you have money out here, just move your money around. You know, there's a 9. 9 point. Amber gets 35. JJ, you don't have a 9, but you do get paid in the field. Okay. So there's the field, and Amber, you get another $35. There you go. You don't have a 4, and your
Put me
8.
on the 4.
Okay, and your 8 is only 24. Yeah. All right, you ready? All right, dice are out, and it's a 7 out. Okay, so now that was a good roll. You said
did
you
great.
said you didn't have good rolls, but that was a good roll. That was 7 out. Okay, so now all of these lose, right? All this comes down, and
I'm not shooting. This was it.
there's 100 for you, and there's 100 for you. So now
Can I get a black chip, please?
yeah, let's count up and see where you are. Okay.
2 black chips.
All right.
Can I get 2 more black chips?
Okay.
Oh, make that 3.
Oh my goodness. Usually they will not do this for you.
I know.
No.
Yeah, no, that's it. Just like that. All right. So now count, see where you're at. That was 1 shooter. And you had a bunch of come out 7s, right? So you had at least 3, right? Didn't you have at least 3 come out 7s?
Yeah.
All right. So how much money you got?
6.
So
These 100.
yeah.
7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So
909.
909. So
920.
that's not too bad for, because you had 3 or 4, right? How many come out 7s and 11s? You felt like you were losing $100 at a time, right? But you lost less than $100 on that
I
whole
would like a
thing.
purple chip,
Yeah.
please. Can you color me? Color me up.
No. No, you have to roll.
Color me up.
Just roll one
No,
time.
you only do
I know he rolled once. Now you roll
No,
once.
Bye.
Okay, so is that it?
That's it.
That's all the practice you want to do? Okay, let's recap. You have $100 here. What do you do if it's a 4 or 10?
50. And give
Yeah,
$2.
$52.
Buy 50.
Yeah, $52 and then 44 inside. Or you could do 6 and 8 for 30 each.
110 inside.
If it's a 5, 6, 8, or 9, what do you do? 110 inside. If it's a 4 or 10, you do $50.
$50 what?
And then you put the rest, the other 50 on the across. You could do 54 across. You could do 44 inside.
Like the two options?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's
So
a four-
if it's a 4 or 10, do 44 inside
So you're
and a
still only using
$50
your
10 or a $50
$200
4. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a 5, 6, 8, or 9, you do 110 inside. The first hit goes on the point.
If you want the point
5,
to be,
6, 8, or 9.
but if you want the
But
point,
if you've been,
can I try to explain? this
yes,
if I
go
understand
ahead. Yeah.
If you want the point to cover your don't, then if it's 4 or 10, it's $50 each. If it's 5 or 9, it's what is it?
75,
75, and then it's 6 and 8 is $90.
90.
You're getting paid?
Is what you put on it.
Right.
If you want just the point to back up,
But you don't
don't.
start that way.
Don't.
You don't start that way because
Right.
you use your first hit to put it on, and then if you make the point, then when the next point comes out, you have money to actually start hedge to cover your don't, because you're using the casino money to do that. I hope that makes sense. Let me check the chat, and then we'll be done with the video, I guess. Are we going to be done, Amber? You're not
Yep.
going to roll? I think people want to see you roll. If somebody
I'm
gets,
not going to.
what if they give a super chat? You might get a super chat, and they'll say, Amber, roll, please. You know. She's saying sorry already. Sorry.
You could read through all the comments.
Read through all the
Tell them
comments.
they're so nice. We really appreciate their feedback. I have to go.
All right. Let's see. Makes good sense. Doesn't make sense. It makes dollars. I'm just playing. One more roll, Amber. They're asking for you. She's gone. JJ, you want to do one more and I'll roll to see what you would do? Because the game usually goes a lot faster than that. I think that's
the problem.
that's why you have to just practice over and over and over. Teach the family funnel crafts. I can't do that. Oh my gosh, that's not like a whole nother video. Funnel crafts. Oh my goodness. All right, so JJ, his amount. Let me color up this a little bit more, and let's see where he was. So that's another 100, and so, and this is, yep, 25. So 25. Yeah. So that's where he was. He was back he was plus actually. He said he was minus, but he was, oh no, 909. So 80 something dollars. So all right, let's see. What's FAF? I don't know what that is. What is FAF? Mark? What's FAF? I don't know. Maybe that's, I hope it's nice. I don't know. I don't know what it means. All right. And if you didn't abbreviate it, maybe you can't type it. I don't know. All right. Well, let's do one more. That was a good roll. That was a good example of him playing Light in the Darkness. He got knocked off 4 times with a come out 7-11. He also got you can say he got knocked off with the point hitting multiple times. He only had 1 7 out, and he pretty much has all of his money intact, $80 that it costs. But every $100 at a pop, he was losing right there. I think if he would have been a little bit more aggressive to press like Amber was, he could have got money. And so Amber, she was, let me see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. So they played about the same. Amber pressed, but she didn't get a lot of hits, but they ended about the same as well. So Oh, that's funny. I feel old now, Mark. We feel old. F. Okay. What were you talking about, though? Were you talking about? Uh, yeah, they feel more comfortable. Yeah, hopefully they would feel more comfortable. Oh, with funnel craps, you're saying? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know what you're saying because I think the hardest part about this strategy is playing the $100 on the don't. But if you play anything less, it's really hard to get your money back because uh, you have to get multiple numbers. Like we talked about, if you had 100 here and you do $50, you can $50 on the 4 and 10. You can go 54 across and only be playing for $4 difference. Well, when you pay for that, it's $6 when you pay for the vig. But yeah, you would be playing for $6, but you have over $200 on the table, and that's what it's all about: playing more money on the table that gets you more points towards a free cruise. So let's go ahead. I'll put this down a little bit, and I'll roll one more with the light and the darkness. If you want to see the if you want to see the funnel craps, you can watch that video. I have it. It was a couple days ago, and then I think I have it coming out like next Friday. Like the actual rollout is coming out next Friday. So, or this coming Friday probably. But let's do it. $100. We're gonna use JJ's bankroll and $100 and see if we can get past no 7, no 11 on the come out. So let's see what happens here. Let's roll it, and it is a 5. So we got a 5, and the thing about the light and the darkness, the worst one, I think the worst one is the 9. The 5, you might say the 5 is the same, but because we would automatically do 110 inside, right? So that's going to give us some change back, and something fell. And then, so if that gives us our change back and we do 110 inside, just like that, you can take this down and put 5 and play like an iron cross version of it, and then use this field to pressure as well. But you also can automatically make this and just don't put this in. Then you're just playing the 6 and 8. The reason why I don't like it, if it's the 9 and you had to do this and you played this, your 5's exposed because the 9's still in the field. But I just don't like the 9. So anyway, we're gonna do this so every point is covered. So we're gonna play, but we're actually gonna take 25 back. So we're gonna play for 95 out here and 100 here. So hopefully we get no 5. That's what we're hoping for. And it is a 9, okay? No big deal because we got $10 and we're gonna put it on the 5, okay? So we're gonna use the field and the other numbers to feed the 5. There's a 4, and this pays 49 or 1 for 50. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pay the field and then get the 9, okay? So that way we can kind of hopefully get, there's an 8, okay? So we lose the field, but we win 35, and we'll put the field back and we'll make the 5 look like 60, pays 84. So now we don't have to worry. If the 5 hits, our winnings plus what's on the 5 will cover our 100. So we don't have to worry about anything. We can get the 4 and 10 with the field, but we're breaking even no matter what here. So let's see what happens. And it's a 4, okay? So the 4 hits, pays in the field. Let's get the 4. So we're just leaving all the money out there, and there is a 7 out. So we started with 95. So we're actually winning $5 here because we're going to get 100 back on there, and we lose all this. And we just had the casino money that was out there, and so like I said, the difference is $5. So we won $5, but we had opportunity when we were out there, if we would have hit more of the numbers because we're pressing them up. Okay, let me check the chat and then we'll be, hey, what's up, Ryan? So, yeah, so thanks, Ryan. So I'll do one more, light in the darkness. This is the big risk, the come out. And we have a private, not a private, it's a public Facebook group called the Holy Roller Cruising Club. Somebody just they were just on a cruise. They just got off a cruise, and the first night they played for 2 shooters, and they lost $300. And I think it was because there was like a 7 and 11 come out, and then they did a 0.7 out, which that only cost them $6, they said. So no big deal. And then somebody else had a come out 7, and they lost $300 in like 20 minutes. They said 20 to 25 minutes. They only got like 70 points. But this is the thing. They left. They colored up and left. They only played for 2 shooters. I think you should play for, I mean, there's different ways you can play. Like if you're getting knocked off on this, maybe just let me show you a different way to play. If I wasn't playing this way and I wanted to play the light and the darkness without the don't to begin with, and I wanted to come out, let's see what happens. There's a come out. Yeah, see, there's a 2. That would have paid right there. So, man, this is why I should just stick with the system. Here we go. And there's an 11. So now we would have lost right there. So, you know, it's kind of like, you never know. There's a 6. Okay, so the point becomes 6. So the first thing you would do, instead of being here, because you can't place this here now, you would put it right back there. Well, what are the odds you get a 7-11 right now? Well, I don't know. Let's see. You know, just the same, really. Okay, so we have a 5. So now this moves behind the 5. So now we have another $100 that we can place different places. So let's do the 4, 8, 9. Let's just do 110 inside. Even though we have the 5, that's okay. Same system, other we're not on the don't. Okay, so the 6 won't hurt us, but the 5 will. But let's see if we could just roll and miss those numbers. Well, let's see what's behind here. It's a 4. It's a 4 behind the ship. All right, so there's a 4, and then we'll see what happens here with 3. And so this is the same light in the darkness. We just went through the DC instead of the DP. And that pays $35, and we're gonna go ahead and rack that, okay? And here we go, and that is a 4 again, 4, and so let's roll, and it is a 9, so that pays $35. Now we want to rack that too because we just racked $70. We rack 2 hits or $70. If the 5 comes and we lose 100 and we get paid 35, then we're actually still up because we just racked 2. So now it doesn't matter what happens. We're winning no matter what. Okay, here we go. And it's a 9. So another 35. This time we'll go in the field for 10 and we'll rack 25. Here we go. And there's a yo 11, and we're gonna win $10 and we'll get the 4. Okay, here we go. And it is a 6. Okay, so we got the 6. We do lose the field, but we get paid 35. The puck goes off, and here we are racking this. Now we have a come out. If we have a come out 7 now, these are off. A come out 7, we would win 100. So now it's fine if we get a come out 7, you know? So let's see what happens. There's a 10. Point is 10. If it was a 5, we would have lost that 100 though. All right, so the point is 10, and we're still on no 5. All right, let's put 10 in the field and keep going. Here we go. There's a 4, okay? So we win in the field and we win on the 4. So we win 18 on the 4 here, and we win 10 in the field. So let's go ahead and pump the 5 to 50, even though we don't need to. So we probably shouldn't, actually. Let's not do that. Let's just collect. We could, let's just collect. We'll get the 10 on the next one. How about that? If we could get to it. There's an 8, so that pays a difference of $25 because we lost the field. Let's go ahead and get the 10 for 10, and let's put a quarter in our rack, and then we're also going to go there. So that was a difference of $15 that we just won right there. Okay, and there is a 7 out. All right, so the 7 came. We lose all this, and we get paid $100 for this one. So that comes back to our rack. So let's see where we are with our rack. There is 1,000, and we are 25, 30, 40, 50, 65, 70, 75. So now we're up over $1,075, even more than that. So again, let's do it one more time, because originally the light in the darkness would be right here, but we can call this a delayed light in the darkness. I should figure out what to call this. All right, so we're playing light in the darkness, but we're going to play it through the DC rather than the DP, which means the come out of 5 doesn't matter, because we're not there. But now we're going up on the DC for 100 instead of doing the DP for 100. Here we go, and it is an 8. So now this goes behind the 8, and now we have no 8. And then we could do 110 inside. Or we could just do the 5, 4, 5, 9, and 10. We'll have to throw in $2 for the VIG on the 4 and 10. So those are buy bets. So let's see, there's that, and there is that. And now we roll, and hopefully we get no 8. There is a 5. So the point is hit, and the point is 5. So we would have lost this with the point. But if the 8 hits, we're going to lose that as well. So here is $35 for that. And let's go ahead and get 30 on the 6, and then we'll rack $5. Winner 5. Now a come out 8 would be bad, you know. There's a 4, the 4. So we got this on the 4. Let's roll it and see what happens. And it's 7 out, right behind the ship there, right behind the ship. So 527 out. So we lose all of this, and we get $100 difference back. So I mean, that's a way to play it if you're always scared about that come out. And but I was scared about that 8, you know, not to hit that 8. So we pretty much broke even on that. We didn't win or lose, but we had over $200 on the table. Let me check the chat. All right. BRIAN. Yeah. BRIAN is how you spell my name. BRI. Only people that are named Ryan spells it BRYAN. I'm just playing. All right, I need to figure out a name for this version of the Light in the Darkness. Light in the Darkness. We could call it the Batman, you know, Batman version. So if we did the Batman version of the Light in the Darkness, that would be the DC. Dusk and Dawn. Josh says dusk and dawn. The light in the darkness from dusk to dawn. I like Batman because that's that's more searchable on YouTube if somebody searches Batman and they get a craps thing. Light in the Darkness. Uh, what is that? A series that they did? Nightfall. Uh, with the Batman. Uh, call it light hybrid. Light hybrid Biff. All right, so we're gonna do Light in the Darkness Batman version. So, sometimes I take suggestions, sometimes I don't. Speaking of don't, we're not gonna do the don't pass, we're gonna do the don't come. So we're gonna do the Light in the Darkness Batman version, and that is a 7. So that would have lost there, so that's good. I mean, it's not good, but you know what I mean. All right, there's a 5. Point is 5. And so now we're going to go up with $100 DC Batman version. And it's a 7. See, same thing can happen over here. Same thing can happen over here. 0.7 out normally wouldn't hurt the Light in the Darkness, but if you're Batman, it can hurt you. All right, let's try it one more time, and then I'll check the chat. All right, here we go. One more time, coming out. And that's a 6. Point is 6. And $100 DC Light in the Darkness Batman. And it's an 8. Oh my goodness. I hate to go against the 8, but we're going against the 8. Let's go 110 inside. 110 inside. Actually, let's do 110. Let's not do the 9. Let's do $10 in the field. We'll do, there we go. So we are hedging that 8 a little bit. Oh, it's behind the ship, and it's a 6. Winner, point, winner, 6. And so, it was a 426, by the way. So that pays 35. And we might as well be working. If this is the case and you're like this, because Batman's always working, that's what we should do. We should just always be working. Here we go. And it is an 8. Crap. It would have happened anyway, at least because it's working. We get a little bit of money back. We get what do you get back? I don't know, $35 back, whatever. So now we go DC action once the point is established. So here we go. And it is a 2. I like it. That's a winner right there. So Batman, there we go. And it is a 6. 6 pays. Oh, I forgot to be in the field. But I'll go in the field now. So I get paid on the 6. And then this moves to the 6, and then I'm gonna rack a quarter. Let's do it. See if we can miss that 6. There's a 4. Get paid in the field. Let's get a 9. Here we go. And it is an 8. Winner, 8. That's a winner. And we're in the field because we're always working on the Light in the Darkness Batman version. Here we go. It's a 6. Oh, so stupid. Sometimes, you know. All right, so we win 35. We lose 100. And the point becomes 6. And we're going to rack 25 in our rack. And then let's go with a 5. 5. Difference is a quarter. It's always hard to get that die that sticks back out there. All right. So the difference is a quarter because we lose the field, but we get paid. We go back up on the field. Let's rack that 25. Here we go. And it's an 8. So a difference of a quarter. We'll put the field back, and we'll rack this. We're just feeding the other numbers from the field. We're racking if we hit the other numbers. So there's a 7. I forgot to reset on that one. I just didn't set at all. And I realized it right when I threw it, and then a 7 came. So we're supposed to reset that DC, but you never know what it would have been. I don't think we got a repeater, did we? But let's see where we are here. There is 100, and here's 50, 60, 70. So we're down 25 bucks. So not too bad, being that we got hit off with all those, you got hit by the Joker. Don't get hit by the Joker. I like that one. That's it. When you get knocked off, you get hit by the Joker. All right, let's roll it out one more time. I think I kind of like this version. I'm gonna do a little bit more tests like this, see what happens. So, Light in the Darkness, Batman version. Here we go. Getting the come out first, 6. So we don't get knocked off on the come out. Then we go $100 on the DC, and it's a 7. See, it can happen. Same thing can happen. 7 out. So anyway, that's why I'd rather just risk it on the first roll. But anyway, I'm still going for it. Here goes an 8. An 8. So point becomes 8. Let's get $100 over there in the don't, and let's see what happens. There's a 5. So it goes to the 5, and we do 110 inside. And actually, I should stop doing 110 inside. I should do $95. I should do 5, 6, and 8 and filled, just to kind of feed those other numbers. There's a 9, and it would have been a $35 win, but it's just a $10 win, but we'll get the 9. All right, here we go. And it's a 6, so that's a difference of a quarter. So we're gonna go ahead and rack that. Here we go. And it's a 9, so we win in both places. We're actually gonna throw in a quarter for that 9, and a dollar, make it look like a quarter. And then we'll get $10 here, and we'll get the 4 for that one. Here we go. And it is a 4. Perfect timing on the 4. We'll go ahead and make the 4 look like a quarter, and then we'll bring $2 back to our rack. And then we have $10 here. We'll get the 10. So now we have all the numbers. We don't necessarily need the filled anymore, but we play the horns, and there's the 11, so that works. And that gets paid, and I'm gonna just go horn high yo, and then we'll just roll from there. How about that? There's a 3, craps 3, so that pays 22. $22, and it pays $10. Yes, got it. Thanks. All right, and then we'll go ahead and pressure $20 horn, $20 in the field, bring 12 back to our rack. All right, here we go. And it is a 6. So this comes down, and we win 35. We rack a quarter, put $10 horn high yo. We don't need to be in the field if we have these numbers. Then we'll just do a horn bet instead of a field bet. So horn high yo for 10, you know. And there's a 5. There we got knocked off with our 100 right there. But we brought back 100 at least. So let's go back up right there and see if we can get another one set. And it's a 6. Oh my goodness. Sorry, this would have fell. I wouldn't have put another one back. There's a 6. We got 35. Now I'll put another one back and bring a quarter back to my rack. Here we go. And it's a 3, so that's $22. $22 on the horn high ace deuce. I'm gonna go ahead and make it look like a $20 horn and rack $12. Here we go. And it's a 9. So a 9 pays 35. And then this comes down. And so we go back up with a horn high yo and we rack a quarter. Here we go. And it is a 6 hard 6. See, we lost another 100. So this is a way to think about it, because we've been racking 100, then losing 100. I don't know. We lost this too. We do get paid. So we didn't lose a whole 100 because we got paid on that 6. But we have to go back out with $100 don't DC. Don't come. Here we go. And it's a 7. Whew, that hurts. Because we lost all of this. Oh my goodness, that kind of hurt. Let's see where we ended up, because we've been collecting, so it doesn't look promising though, I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, see, I don't know if I like this system, because we got knocked off a bunch. So $500, $600, $625. Yeah, that one, the reason why I don't like that one is because your money's moving around. You could lose it all quick. Oh my gosh. So we lost $300, not even realizing it. The, what do you call it? The Batman version. For people that don't like the regular light in the darkness, I should tell them, okay, you want to be a vigilante? You could do the Batman version. See if that helps. I'm going to go. Let's do it one more time. I'm going to roll this out later to actually give it a proper test. I am testing right now with it because, it just came up. But man, I do not like it. I'm going to do one more, and then dinner's ready, so I got to go. So here we go. Light in the Darkness, Batman version. There's a 7. So see, that actually, that's probably the good part of being Batman is. All right, there's an 8, and now we're going $100 on the DC. Here we go. And it is a 5, so it goes behind the 5. And now we're going to go up with 110, not 110. What are we going to do? Let me get some change. We're not going to do 110. We're going to do 5, 6, and 8 and a filled. So there we go. So there's that. Here we go. And it's a 6. That's a quarter. I'm just going to put it right inside here. Here we go. There is a 2. So whenever it's a filled, we use that to press the 9 and 4. Here we go. And there's a 7 out. Well, that brings back the 100. So let me see where we ended there. Let me change this just so I could see. So yeah, that was a break even. That didn't really do anything for us. I guess breaking even and winning points for a free cruise is good, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just stuck in my ways with the original Light in the Darkness. But I'll roll it out a little bit more. Yeah, bring back the Wheezy. Yeah, that was a little bit like the Wheezy. I don't know. Do the 4 and 10, a don't and a 4 and 10 with the Wheezy. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and don't forget to thanks for the super chat, Josh. I really appreciate it, and don't forget to go to holyroller.com if you want to get yourself some merch. I did put up another hat. It says HR on it, an H with this R, and the dice stands for Holy Roller. But also, if people think you're HR, watch out. That guy's HR with the dice. Being HR is a roll of the dice, really. I'm just playing. Or talking to HR, that's a roll of the dice. All right. Hey, that's holyroller.com. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you soon, cruising and rolling on a craps table soon. See ya. Bye.